Hi everyone, it's Niall from amstradnoob.com, and today we're going to take a look at this 464, which has two problems. One is with the power connector, it's loose on the motherboard, and the other is the LED, which never comes on even though the computer is on. So hopefully we can fix both of them in today's episode. At first, you're probably wondering why the 464 or this 464 has got these colors. The reason why is related to the Schneider partnership. In the mid to late 80s, Amstrad was selling computers all around Europe and even in America, but in German-speaking countries they did a deal with a company called Schneider, and the deal was that Schneider would sell their computers with the Schneider name, basically. So instead of Amstrad it would say Schneider, and Schneider's color scheme was like this, sort of gray, you know, very gray. In fact, the only colors that looked 464 like are the logo here, where you've got the red, green and blue, and that looks nice. And actually you can see there that my LED is not working, and if we look at the power supply here, or the power connector, it is loose, and yeah, this is not ideal at all. So the color scheme is like that because Schneider was coloring the keyboards that way, and of course the tape deck itself was pretty bland in comparison to the traditional 464s. So if you see a computer like this, actually lots of 464s towards the end of the 80s had these Schneider keys, and the reason for that was because there was a lot of stock that had to be got rid of, both from on Amstrad's side and on Schneider's side. So this is the Schneider keyboard color and tape deck, but it has the later Amstrad logo, not the Schneider logo. So the earlier Amstrad logo was smaller and it didn't have that sort of grey strip going through it. So that's basically that. Let's take this one apart and see can we get it working nicely again. Over. Open it up. There's one more right there. Okay, so here you can see the connectors, hopefully, and I can see that that one right there is loose. Alright, so here's a close-up look of the power connector right here, and it doesn't look too healthy at all, it's quite loose. That explains our problems. In fact, I can see there's actually a gap there where the solder is just not touching properly. So hopefully that'll be easy enough to fix. And look at the inside of that one. It is disgusting. So we'll replace that one with a new one and hopefully fix that problem. Okay, let's do this. That's the older one. If you look closely at that, the trace right there has come out. See it? So what I could do is splice a little wire from where the trace is missing to where it should be going. The connection. Basically from here to here. Alright. Basically we have to join it from there to there. From there to there. Alright, so that's going to be that one. Here is our replacement power connector. Definitely looking a lot better than the previous one. So let's use that. Let's see if it looks okay. Stick this in and see what happens. So that's in, and those two threads traces are okay. Okay. So basically we need to get those two in first. I get one of those connected first. And once that's done, we go with the budge. There. Okay. The third one, that's the one we're going to need. This watch. Connector. And you connect it from there to there. Start with that connector right there. Connection. Okay, let's do some quick tests. Just want to see, do we have connectivity between this one and this one? We do. And it's connected. I hope. Okay. Looks like it might actually touch this even. Oh, it's okay. Alright, so that's that. Now we have to deal with the LED. The LEDs go in one direction. There is a long leg, which is the anode, and a short leg, which is the cathode. So this longer leg here is the anode, and the shorter one is the cathode. The anode is plus, and the cathode is minus or negative. So let's take a look at the LED first of all and see if it works. And to do that, set your multimeter to the diode symbol and connect the red, which is positive, to the anode part of the LED, and connect the black connector to the shorter one, which is the cathode. And as you can see, that one's lighting up, or hopefully you can see that one is lighting up, so that means that this LED works. Right, now I have to get the this off. Before I solder and verify it still works. And it does. So let's put everything back together again. Now let's connect it up. there we have the LED shining very bright, almost too bright, but that's great because it didn't shine before. And I can wiggle the power connector and it's not rebooting. So, that looks like a success to me. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one.